Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, Starseed Astrologer and Spiritual Messenger from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. Here to do your weekly angel card reading for Monday, July 22nd through Sunday, July 28th, 2019. For this week's weekly reading, we'll be using the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland for the main message for everyone. Your special message card this week, depending on your stone of choice, will be coming from the Messages from the Light deck by Joyce Huntington. So let's start by taking a look at your stones of choice. And these are actually special intention pendants that I have wire wrapped and created, infused with the energies of certain archangels and ascended masters, as well as qualities from planets and elements, etc. So I don't have what each pendant specifically is infused with, but I do have the qualities that the stone itself holds to share with you today. So this first special intention pendant is an apatite stone. And apatite is a turquoise blue colored stone, like turquoise, so it's going to relate to the throat chakra. And the apatite itself helps to eliminate congestion in all of the chakras, and it helps to stimulate both that throat chakra for speaking your truth and being clear about what you're communicating, as well as stimulating the third eye chakra, which deals with clairvoyance and being able to psychically see. This also helps to raise one's kundalini energy, interestingly enough. So again, this is the apatite special intention pendant. Your second stone of choice is a fire agate special intention pendant. And the fire agate, of course, you can see has different hues of orange and red. So we're relating to the root chakra here, which brings in a protective sense or a sense of being grounded. And that is exactly what the fire agate is all about. It helps to create like this protective shield around your physical body and helps to deflect negative energy away from you. It also, with that orange and red quality, again relating to both the root chakra and even the sacral chakra with the orange color, it helps to stimulate your physical energy, your life force energy, and it stimulates even sexuality or the passion energy, both sexual passion as well as that sacral chakra passion for life energy. And then your last stone of choice is this beautiful blue lapis, special intention pendant. And so we know what lapis is, or a lot of us do. The lapis relates to the third eye chakra because of that dark blue, midnight blue kind of color. Now the lapis has gold flecks in it, kind of reminiscent of the night sky. This can also activate, along with the third eye chakra, the ear chakras. And so we're dealing with clairvoyance and clairaudience. The lapis itself is great for self-awareness, self-expression, helping one to reveal their inner truth, helps to infuse a sense of confidence, brings honesty, clarity, objectivity, and also creativity along with it. So again, your stones of choice for this week are the apatite, the fire agate, or the lapis. So let's talk a little bit about the astrology for the week. Now, of course, last week we had a full moon lunar eclipse at 24 degrees of Capricorn. So we've had both eclipses now in this month of July. We had that solar eclipse in the first week of July. Last week we had the lunar eclipse. Again, this is a portal for opening a doorway to changes and redirections and new things to come into our path. So this energy with the eclipses is going to be unfolding into August and even September, even into October and November, until we reach the next set of eclipses, which is late December and early January. That's just a recap now. Now we move into the 22nd through the 28th of July. And on the 22nd, the sun moves into Leo until August 23rd, which is its typical month travels at this time of the year. The sun is how we shine our light. It's about our individuality. It's about our personality. And it's moving into Leo, which is a fire sign filled with passion and confidence. And it's a sign of self-expression. Leo rules the 5th house in the zodiac, so we're dealing with all forms of creative self-expression, which includes children and connecting with your inner child as well. So all forms of creativity here. And Leo is also a sign of leadership. That's where the confidence comes in. Leadership, take charge, make things happen. You know, it's ruled by the lion. So that lion kind of confidence that one might be able to portray. Now on Wednesday the 24th, and we're going to feel this even on Tuesday the 23rd, but on Wednesday the 24th, Mercury, which is retrograde now, and it's retrograded back into Cancer. It's going to connect with Venus, which is in Cancer at this point. Now, Mercury rules our thoughts, our ideas, and how we communicate, our forms of communication or ways we communicate with others. And Venus rules relationships, love, money, finances. It rules our values. And again, the sign of Cancer is about home and family. So there's something here going on with home and family. And because it's Mercury retrograde connecting with Venus, I'd say there might be some sort of circumstance or situation within the home and family, or with those that we really have an emotional connection with, that needs to be communicated, that maybe we're going over something, or we are reiterating something, or bringing something up that maybe has been communicated before, but we need to re-communicate it. You know, that is kind of that Mercury retrograde kind of thing to do. And the reason why I think it's maybe something perhaps that we need to kind of sort out, if you will, almost like maybe a little bit of a challenging energy that we have to sort out with or communicate with family members, or again those that we care about, is because also on Wednesday the 24th, starting again late on Tuesday the 23rd, we have the moon in Aries, and the moon is our emotional nature. In Aries, it's very reactive, and it's challenging Pluto, Venus, Mercury, and then the sun. So that's pretty heavy duty. You know, Pluto is about transformation and change and death and rebirth. It's in the sign of Capricorn. And then we have Venus, Mercury, the sun, all in Cancer. And it's all challenging that moon in Aries, that reactive moon. So our emotional buttons are going to be pushed, and we're going to emotionally react. We have an opportunity for transformation to take place, but it might be through some sort of challenge. And again, going back to home and family, and needing to communicate with those that we love to kind of sort through something. Now on Thursday the 25th, Mars, the planet of energy and action, which is in the sign of Leo, is in a positive connection to Jupiter in the sign of Sagittarius. Now, Leo is a fire sign, Sagittarius is a fire sign. They're full of a lot of energy and passion. And, you know, Mars wants to move forward. Mars wants to take some sort of action. And Jupiter wants to expand and grow and make things bigger. So this can be a really good time period for moving forward on something, even as it's approaching throughout the week. Not just on Thursday, but, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Mars is getting closer to Jupiter and wants to just push forward, take charge, be confident, be a leader, because that's all those Leo qualities where the Mars is. And Jupiter wants to just expand our horizons and be inspirational and learn something new and maybe teach other people or share information with other people in some way. So it feels like a really kind of expansive energy to me in a positive way. Now, of course, sometimes that expansive energy can get a little out of control, but this is not a challenging aspect. It's a positive one. Jupiter, of course, is also the planet of blessings, abundance, prosperity. And again, Mars wants to just take some sort of action to make something happen. So this is a time to take action to make your dreams come true. And then on Saturday the 27th, we have Venus moving out of Cancer and into Leo. And now we have the Sun in Leo, Mars in Leo, and Venus in Leo. And Venus will be in Leo until August 21st. So we have a lot of Leo energy that's happening now. Again, Leo is creative self-expression and confidence and owning your power and being empowered and taking charge. And having fun too. Leos like to have fun. Leos like to be recognized and appreciated also for who they are. So with all of these planets now in Leo, and especially Venus rules, love and relationships. She wants to be loved and appreciated and recognized for who she is. In finances, because she also rules money and finances, she wants to be creative with how she brings in money or creates her money. She has a creative flair in that way. So that's a little bit about what's happening astrologically. And as you can see, there seems to be quite a lot of cards sitting out here. I have to laugh because it's always my intention to choose 3 cards, and sometimes that happens, but it seems like it's becoming more and more rare these days that there's only 3 cards. A lot of times there's a double card that comes out in one of the placements, but here there was just cards flying out all over the place or coming out in doubles, and so you can see that because we have 6 cards. So let's go ahead and get to the messages to get through these cards to see what information our guides and angels want to share. So here we have number 3, fertility. And in the traditional tarot, this would be like the Empress card. So it's like a major arcana card. And major arcana cards show the importance of the soul moving through its evolution and growth. And here we're coming into a space of growth and opportunity, abundance and prosperity. Something's getting bigger, something also where we're putting our creative efforts towards. These are all the things that the Empress is about. And you can see these beautiful yellow circles around her head and throat chakra area, and then a larger circle that encompasses the heart chakra as well as the solar plexus chakra. Of course, that yellow color rules the solar plexus chakra, which is our center of power. It's where we are empowered or own our power. It's also the center where we feel more confident and self-assured, and where we have that kind of take charge leadership ability. So this really fits in with some of the astrology that we were talking about. Now, her heart chakra is also lit up here. So this is also about feeling empowered in the heart, or coming from the heart as far as your creative expansiveness or your creative efforts. And when you're working towards these blessings of abundance and prosperity, I want to say to come from the heart, to come, with an attachment to feeling good about it, feeling wonderful about what you're doing or who you're talking with or what goals that you're aspiring towards. This is what's going to bring you the most abundance and prosperity. I also see this, her hair is flared out here. And along with her hair being flared out, there's these little tufts of green and little tufts of blue. And so there's something here with psychic perceptions as well that are growing and expanding. Your clairaudience, your clairsentience, your clairvoyance, your claircognizance especially, because it's the crown chakra, the head chakra. Claircognizance is just knowing something to be. You know something, you get a flash of it in your mind, in your head, and then you move forward to expand into it, to expand the creative efforts towards what it is that you know to be right for you. Now let's go ahead and look at this card to maybe get more information about that fertility card. Wow, and then we have the solar plexus chakra card. So we were just talking about that with the golden yellow circles that are around here with the fertility, owning your power. And then we have the solar plexus chakra here. This is, to me, a really Leo kind of thing. Again, Leos like to have confidence and take charge and be a leader, and that's exactly what the solar plexus energies are about. So this week starts out really wonderful, where we're needing to own our power, we're needing to be a leader, to express our creative self-expression, and I just feel like you're naturally going to feel more confident, at least in the beginning of the week, with how things are unfolding here. So this is a very positive sign. Let's look at this card here. And we have number 20, which is the Truth card. In the traditional tarot, this would be Major Arcana 20 and the Judgment card. In this card, what I feel is that we need to own our truth. We need to be empowered, backing up to that solar plexus chakra card. Own your power, own your truth. Speak your truth, but speak it without judgment towards other people or other circumstances. you just have to be in your truth without, like I said, traditionally this is the judgment card, but judgment doesn't mean that we're judging other people or that we have judgments. Sometimes it might mean that we're being judged, but this is just, to me, and from this Psychic Tarot deck, that we need to really stay in our truth and own our truth. There's some chains coming down here. Now, it's not like they're chained up or in a prison, but I just feel like the metaphor I'm getting is to break free from any chains that bind. So if you feel bound by a thought, an idea, a belief system, or by a situation or a circumstance, it's time to break free of the chains that bind and walk into your truth or merge into your truth and really own that truth with confidence. Let's take a look at this card here. Okay, and we have the heart chakra. So now we have another indication of, like the fertility card here, where her heart chakra is lit up, that beautiful green color. And I feel like we're needing to speak our truth and own our truth from our heart. Again, that doesn't mean that we're speaking to other people inappropriately or demanding of them or saying you're wrong and I'm right. It's really coming from a space of unconditional love and compassion. And this can all go along with that Wednesday, like little blip of possible challenge where we're communicating perhaps with family members, but yet the moon is challenging all those planets, kind of bringing in emotional reactions. As long as we can stay in our heart, stay in your heart center, stay in the place of unconditional love, of peace, of balance. And this is where we want to break the chains that may bind us, but also to own our truth and speak our truth. We have to just do it from a space of love and compassion. Okay, and then let's look at this card here. Okay, this is a beautiful card. This is the Nine of Emotions. And this would be like the Nine of Cups in the traditional tarot. This is about fulfillment of wishes. So again, so far I feel like this is a beautiful, reading as far as the ease and the creative expression and the expansion and the chakra cards that we have here. This is about our hopes, dreams, desires, wishes coming true, that we're moving towards that happening. And this can be like the Mars connecting with Jupiter on Thursday. Again, Mars and Leo, Leos just are a bright light. Leo naturally rules the sun in the zodiac, and the sun is our life-giving energy. So the Leo energy likes to shine, and with Mars in Leo, it wants to push forward, shine its creative efforts in such a way, and Jupiter wants to expand that into infinity because Jupiter likes to make things bigger. And so I just feel that we're really moving towards creating and manifesting our dreams here. And this is through, they're saying, your positive emotions. Not necessarily positive thoughts, although that's part of the equation, but our positive emotions, because we have the heart chakra here that rules our emotional body. And we have the emotional card here with the Nine of Emotions, or the Nine of Cups, ruling how we feel. If we feel positive and we feel joy and we feel happiness and we feel exuberance and we feel excitement and we feel adventure and we feel prosperity and abundance and blessings, that's what we're drawing in. That's part of the magic formula of creating your wishes coming into fulfillment. Let's look at this last card and let's hope that it's just as positive as the others seem to be. Okay, so this is the Seven of Physical. This would be like the Seven of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. And the Seven of Physical says patience and planning. So because it's following up the Fulfillment of Wishes card, I feel like this is saying that we still have to be patient, that it's beginning, we're beginning to see the fruits of our labor. We're beginning to see the blessings unfolding. We're working towards our dreams coming true. We might see little flickers of it. We might see things happening in the third dimensional world around us that's bringing in our dreams coming true. And I just noticed as I was looking back here that we have a treasure chest here. And this treasure chest is sitting on this wonderful, beautiful, vibrant looking leaf here. So there's a lot of treasures to be had, but we might have to have a little bit more patience. We might need to make some plans. Of course, it is still Mercury retrograde, which is great for regrouping, replanning, revising, redoing. And the number 7 itself is a number that is more about self-reflective energy, contemplative energy, changing kind of your inner world and inner way of seeing or believing something in order to eventually make it manifest. And that seems to be the message here of what's happening. I also see the 2 pillars here and the golden yellow light in the center. Again, that yellow of the solar plexus chakra shows up. But also because we just went through the eclipses. We're still in the month of July. The eclipses are still a fresh energy. They are going to be significant and activating energies for weeks to come. This is like walking through a portal to me. You have the 2 pillars, you have the golden yellow light. It almost looks like a doorway of moving through some sort of, what do I want to say? Moving through a doorway, moving through into another kind of dimension of energy here. We're moving through that portal. And through our patience and planning, we're going to get to the fulfillment here of our wishes. So this was a really positive, awesome reading. I'm glad all those cards kind of flew out and fell out. Now let's look at the messages from the light as far as your special message card here. So we're going to shuffle these just a little bit, and we're looking for the message for the appetite. And this one's sticking up here. So appetite, people, journey. Now, you may actually be going on some sort of physical journey. Maybe you're traveling, going on a vacation. This is telling me that this is going to be a very positive thing for you. But journey to me is also a spiritual journey. Maybe it's in your dream time. Maybe it's in your meditation time. Maybe it's some sort of, what do I want to say, on the spiritual plane that you're kind of journeying. This is even about shamanic journeying. Maybe you're going on a journey, a shamanic journey to heal some aspect of yourself even. But to me, journeying or going on a journey, whether physical or spiritual, is a very positive indication of growth and evolution. And you can see here that there's a lot of twists and turns here. So expect your journey to be filled with a lot of adventure and a lot of redirections here. And this goes back to the eclipses, where there might be redirections on the path. So your angels and guides are giving the message to not feel like you have to stay so much on a course, or that what it is that you're working towards can't be changed or redirected in some way, because to me this is indicating that there will be changes and redirections. So you have to be open to that, open and flowing and allowing of these redirections as you move forward on this journey. But it's a beautiful journey. You can see these beautiful mountains in the background. You're ascending up the mountain, so you're moving up with your evolution and growth. And if you're working on something physically with career, life path, money, finances, this is just saying that you're going to get to where you need to go. You're ascending here with this journey that you're on. So that's a very positive message. Okay, for those that chose the fire agate, asking for fire agate message to come forth. And I'm just looking for one that stands out, and this one seems to be standing out to me. This is almost the opposite of journey. This is about stillness. So those of you that chose the fire agate, you're needing to go into a place of stillness, contemplation, meditation, going within. They're almost saying that there's a pause here. All these wonderful things, the wishes, the dreams coming true, there's a pause for you. There's a pause before you get to where it is you need to go. But the tree is there. The tree is vibrant and it's strong, but it may not be fully in bloom yet. So you're just in this space of like the waiting game almost, but not in a bad way. There's something that's being worked out on a spiritual level, and even the timing and the planetary energies that are taking place may not be quite in alignment for what it is that you're working towards or trying to attain or manifest. So this is just saying that you need to be in a place of balance. You need to be in a place of connecting with your inner self, and just being in a space of patience and allowing for the right timing, allowing for when things are going to kind of bloom and start to grow. I'm also noticing that this is a triangle energy here around underneath this person and through the tree. And of course the triangle, like a pyramid, is about focus. To me, this is like focusing the energy. So this person is sitting in contemplation, meditation, and focusing the energy up through the crown chakra and through the point of that triangle so that it goes up to the universe to be made manifest. What it is that you see in your mind, that you visualize, that you perceive, is what's going to be made manifest as you project it out into the universe. Conversely, what's coming down through the universe, as far as what you've projected out, is then coming down and made manifest through the triangle here into third dimensional reality. So I would really ask that you practice, or I guess I should say your angels and guides are asking that you practice that visualization manifestation piece. Now for those of you that chose the Lapis, let's give this a little shuffle and we ask for the message for the Lapis. And okay, this one is starting to move up here, so this is the Lapis people. And the message here is connection. Let me take a look at the picture itself. So this is about having a connection to source. It's about having a connection to your higher self. It's about having a connection to the ascended masters, the archangels, and even your own personal angels and guides. So it's all, and they're also saying it's not just the spiritual realm, but they're also saying connection to other people, friends, family, loved ones, people that you're networking with that maybe can help you further your goals as far as career path, life path. It's all about connection and connecting with other energies that are outside yourself to help you and assist you to move towards what it is that you desire. And maybe it's a collaborative effort. Maybe what it is that you're working towards is what other people also are working towards. And as you collaborate and connect with these other people, it just puts more energy into what it is that's trying to be manifest, and it'll happen faster that way. And the same too with connecting with the spiritual realm. You know, as we connect more strongly with our higher soul self and connect more strongly with universal energies, this helps us to gain ground and forward momentum energetically with creating what it is that we desire. So this to me is like the mysteries of the cosmos. It doesn't really look like a starry universe, but to me when I look at this, it looks a little, almost like it's vague. You know, it's like this weird pattern, but it's vague and you can't really see clearly what that exactly even is. So it's almost like, again, trusting and having faith in what is occurring on a spiritual level and how things are unfolding and in the timing that they're unfolding in. There's that element of just trusting and having faith because you can't see clearly perhaps what it is, what the steps are, or how things are coming about. So just have faith and trust, and remember connection is important for you this week. So I hope you have all liked this weekly angel card reading. I announced in last week's video, but I'll say again, new website, Sacred Soul Empowerment. Check it out. I'd love to know what you think. You can check the links below in the comments. I will put links there for you to kind of click on and check everything out. And would love to continue to see you and your comments both on YouTube, on Facebook, even Instagram. So thank you so much, everyone. I send you all lots of love and light and many, many angel blessings.